I'm not just doing it with anybody. It's, you know what I'm saying?
Random.
Or
Also,
I'm not.
the
Yeah, I'm not
options.
gonna do it. Yeah, and it's like I'm not gonna revisit that with the same person. You know what I'm saying? Like if we in Brazil and Shorty don't speak English, like, yeah, we're gonna bust that down, and you're never gonna see her again. And
It always seems true, doesn't it? You don't realize what you've got until it's gone. And when it comes to Iman Shumpert, this seems to be the case. Iman clearly has too much time on his hands, because since his ex-wife, Teyana Taylor, was seen with her new man, Aaron Pierre, he's been making a lot of noise. From the looks of it, Iman is doing everything he can to cause a stir and make things difficult for Teyana. Initially, there were rumors that he was desperately trying to win her back. But when that didn't work out understandably, since he's the one who messed up, the next best option was to get petty. He claimed that Teyana and Aaron's relationship was all just for show, and it wasn't as real as they were making it seem. He even went as far as to say it was all part of a PR stunt. Now, this time Iman wasn't just making up random stuff. He actually said he had proof to back up his claims. According to Iman, Aaron isn't all about the black love vibe he's been promoting, and he even suggested that Teyana was possibly into women, not men. Iman was airing out a lot of personal details, and things were getting even hotter. So let's dive in and unpack all of this. Over the past couple of weeks, one thing has become clear about Iman: he didn't expect Teyana to move on so quickly after their marriage ended. What he definitely didn't expect was for her to level up with a guy like Aaron Pierre. The internet went wild as people started to admire Teyana and Aaron together. For years, Teyana and Iman were seen as the couple that Hollywood adored, but now everyone's focused on how Teyana and Aaron seem to be the perfect match. Fans even started sharing tweets about how Teyana and Aaron together looked like two expensive house cats who come with high vet bills and picky tastes. It was kind of a funny way of describing their relationship, but you could tell that Iman was feeling some kind of way. His ego clearly took a big hit, and it seemed like he was trying to make himself feel better by claiming that Teyana's new relationship wasn't real. Of course, Teyana wasn't having it. She didn't want him back because of how badly he treated her when they were married. Still, Iman wasn't backing down. Now, he was accusing Teyana and Aaron of faking their relationship for publicity. While this might sound like a typical claim from someone scorned, the idea of a PR relationship isn't entirely new. In fact, we've all heard the rumors floating around about Teyana and Aaron's relationship being more about appearances than love. After all, the relationship seemed to pop up out of nowhere. One minute, no one even knew they knew each other, and the next, they were all over each other. But the real question is, why would two successful people like Teyana and Aaron need to fake a relationship for publicity? In Hollywood, image is everything. Celebrities have to be very careful about how they're perceived. If they lose their fan base, it can be hard to get back in their good graces. It's all about keeping your audience's attention and making sure they don't fall out of love with you. In Aaron's case, his target audience is black women. And let's be real, black women are some of the most loyal fans. They always show up to support their own, and when a black man is seen with someone outside of his race, it doesn't always sit well with his audience. Some have even speculated that Aaron doesn't really like black women and prefers dating white women, which could cause a huge backlash if his fans caught wind of it. To make things even more complicated, Aaron's ex-girlfriend, a white woman named Jessica Hardwick, has hinted that his relationship with Teyana might not be as real as it seems. There have even been rumors suggesting that Aaron and Jessica might still be seeing each other on the low. This doesn't help Aaron's case, especially considering that Jessica is known to be one of his past snow bunnies, as they call them. Snow bunnies are often used to describe white women who are romantically linked to black men, and Aaron's track record with this type of woman is starting to raise some eyebrows. Another one of Aaron's past relationships that has raised eyebrows is with a woman named Hannah Hurst, who's originally from Australia. She works as a lawyer in London, and Aaron, being British, likely met her while working overseas. Things between the two were clearly more than just friendly when they were seen together at a wedding. Now, taking someone as a date to a wedding is usually a sign of something more serious. It's not the kind of event you bring a just friends type of person to, especially if you're sitting close and looking cozy. That's something people do when they want to let the world know they're together. Some people even started speculating that Aaron and Hannah had secretly gotten married, but that wasn't confirmed. Still, the connection between the two was pretty obvious. And if you needed more evidence that something's going on between Aaron and Hannah, there's even a photo floating around of the two of them sharing a forehead kiss. Now, a forehead kiss isn't just some casual, friendly gesture. It's intimate. It's the kind of thing people do when they really care for someone. You don't just kiss someone on the forehead unless they mean something to you. It's a soft, affectionate, and intentional move, and it definitely doesn't look like it's being done casually. When you step back and look at Aaron's dating history, a clear pattern starts to emerge. He's always been linked to women who are quiet, low-key, and not looking for the spotlight. These are women who stay out of the drama and aren't trying to make headlines every week. And then, when you compare that to Teyana, she's the total opposite. Teyana is bold, confident, and the kind of woman who naturally grabs attention when she walks into a room. She's the it girl, and her star power is undeniable. That's a big contrast from the women Aaron has dated in the past, and it raises the question, was Aaron ever really comfortable with the level of attention that someone like Teyana brings?
I'm not just doing it with anybody. It's, you know what I'm saying?
Random.
Or
Also,
I'm not.
the
Yeah, I'm not
options.
gonna do it. Yeah, and it's like I'm not gonna revisit that with the same person. You know what I'm saying? Like if we in Brazil and Shorty don't speak English, like, yeah, we're gonna bust that down, and you're never gonna see her again. And she barely could even pronounce your name. You know what I'm saying? We're never gonna see her again, and that's why I also say in the song, soon as we done, she leaving right out the door. We ain't kikiing, we ain't watching Hit the Floor, we ain't watching Teyana and Iman show, we ain't kikiing, we ain't eating breakfast together, ain't none of that. We not doing
Job
all that.
done, out.
This situation is especially tricky because a lot of black women in Aaron's fan base don't like it when black men date outside their race. So, it's not hard to see why Aaron might have entered into a PR relationship with Teyana. But what's in it for her? Is she just playing along for publicity, or is there something else going on here? Some rumors suggest that Teyana might be trying to revamp her image after her messy divorce from Iman. There have even been whispers that Teyana may not be into men at all, and the PR relationship could be her way of making sure her public image stays intact. Now, I'm not saying that the rumors are true, but Teyana has definitely given off the vibe that she might be interested in women. She's admitted in the past that she and Iman were very open about bringing other women into their relationship. This has led to fans wondering, was the idea of inviting women into their bedroom for Iman's pleasure, or was it something Teyana enjoyed too? She's been very vocal about her preferences, and even had to clap back at critics who tried to shame her for it. She made it clear that just because she enjoys being with women sometimes, it doesn't mean she lacks self-respect. Iman, on the other hand, couldn't stop cheating on Teyana, even though they had an open arrangement. This situation has led many to believe that Teyana's relationship with Aaron is, in part, her way of reclaiming control over her narrative and silencing the critics who still try to throw shade at her. So, even though some might see her relationship with Aaron as a PR stunt, it's clear that both Teyana and Aaron are using it to their advantage. But here's where things take another turn. Iman has been leaking negative information about Teyana and their divorce to the media. According to reports, Teyana has even gone as far as asking the court to hold him in contempt for doing so. She believes Iman is deliberately trying to drag her through the mud by leaking personal information and fueling negative reports about her. This drama has made things even messier, but at least we now know that Teyana is not having it. The drama surrounding Iman Shumpert, Teyana Taylor, and Aaron Pierre has captured the public's attention, and it doesn't look like it's slowing down anytime soon. What's especially interesting is how all of these complex dynamics highlight some deeper themes about the entertainment industry, relationships, and how the public views celebrities. First, let's talk about Iman's reaction. While it's understandable that he'd be hurt by Teyana's quick move on, especially considering their public relationship and their family together, his actions seem driven by more than just heartbreak. There's a sense of him wanting to control the narrative. Publicity stunts are a common thing in Hollywood, and relationships have been used for image-building purposes for decades. But when an ex-partner starts airing dirty laundry to the public in an attempt to cause turmoil for the other person, it's more than just a petty breakup, it's a deeper fight for attention and validation. Iman seems to be attempting to manipulate the situation to make himself the center of attention again, much like how some celebrities try to stay relevant by using scandals to fuel their careers. Another factor to consider is how Teyana, with her star power, is very much in control of her own narrative. She's an established celebrity in her own right, with a career that spans music, acting, and fashion. She's no stranger to controversy, and she's not afraid to stand up for herself. The way she has handled the situation, whether through her interviews or on social media, reflects someone who is unbothered by public opinions. Teyana has long been known for her confidence, and her fierce response to critics only reinforces that she's not willing to let anyone, especially Iman, define her image. She's created her own lane in the industry and has managed to keep her cool despite the drama surrounding her personal life. Now, let's circle back to Aaron and the PR angle. If there's one thing Hollywood understands, it's the importance of maintaining the right image. In the case of Aaron and Teyana, both are successful, well-liked, and have strong fan bases. But as we've seen with Aaron's dating history, there's been a lot of speculation about his true preferences. His rumored fondness for white women and the backlash that follows has made people question whether his relationship with Teyana is authentic or merely a way to polish his image. It's not hard to see why there could be a calculated reason behind Aaron's sudden relationship with Teyana, especially when the media constantly scrutinizes his dating choices. By linking up with a star like Teyana, Aaron could be signaling that he is open-minded, progressive, and able to step outside of his usual dating preferences. It might be a way to manage the public's perception of him, showing that he's interested in black women too, which can help repair any damage to his image within his fan base. At the same time, Teyana's potential motivations for entering a PR relationship are just as intriguing. While some might think she's just playing the game to stay relevant after her divorce from Iman, there's a possibility that she's trying to distance herself from the negative press surrounding her marriage. The public has been quick to judge Teyana, not only because of her past relationship with Iman but also because of her openness about her sexuality. Teyana has always been unapologetically herself, and whether she's romantically interested in men, women, or both, she's never tried to conform to the public's expectations. Still, a PR relationship with someone like Aaron could give her an opportunity to reset the narrative and shift the focus back to her career, rather than her personal life. However, the real question that many people are asking is whether or not this PR relationship is really necessary. Both Teyana and Aaron are established, talented individuals with successful careers. Do they really need a manufactured romance to keep the spotlight on them? Or is the public so fixated on their personal lives that they need something like this to keep their interest? The lines between real and fake in the world of celebrity relationships are often blurred, and the public is left to speculate. Teyana and Aaron may be playing this game for different reasons, but one thing is for sure, they're both aware of how the media operates and the role their relationship plays in shaping their public images.